Hi, this will be my, let's say, review, my personal opinion about these two watches. From my point of view, if you're buying a smartwatch, you should take from Huawei Pro model. This one or this one. This is the newest one. This is the last year model. There is GT5 Pro, but you need to know that that model doesn't have eSIM, and these both to have eSIM. That means that you can put the SIM card inside your watch, and you don't need to have your phone near the watch to be able to call somebody and somebody to be able to call you. Anyway, I decided to make this comparison because currently I have them both in my place. I mean, they are my watches currently, and maybe I will resell them. I will see. Anyway, also when I'm buying something, I like this type of videos so I can see older model of something near the newer model of something, and that somebody, let's say some normal person, not some expert, says their opinion. And basically this will not be anything about specifications. Of course, the newer model has some newer options, but not a lot. You can Google that, you can see that, compare that on many places on web. This is just to say my point of view and to see them both one near each other. So this is older model, this is newer model. You see the differences. Main differences is that the older model you had numbers here, and the newer model doesn't have numbers. Second thing is older model had like these holes here in design, and where the strap goes, and the newer model it's like, let's say, full metal connected. Not there is no any cuts on design on anything. And now personally I love more older version. Maybe you could say that newer model is more elegant, so for business, like a business watch or something. But of course older model was also like good for business also, not only, let's say, exercising or like daily watch. Anyway, why I'm using these watches mostly for exercising, especially I use them because of their option inbuilt speaker, so I can listen to music while I'm running. You have like mini Bluetooth speaker, and it's functioning on both watches really good. Of course, the battery on both watches is also excellent. Like I said, you can see this more specifications about that on web. I will not go deeply inside of that, but you already know probably if you're investigating this and considering to buy some smartwatch that Samsung and, let's say, Apple, they are not near the Huawei standard. Huawei can go like 3 to 5 days if you use them totally, using mostly all the functions, while Samsung, even if you don't use them totally, it can last only for like 3 days. I knew I had them, also Pro model. And Apple, I didn't had it, but my friend told me you can only last like maybe 1 or 2 days. Maybe ultra version is a little bit better, but still. Anyway, let's see that you see how it looks while the screen is on. Personally, I don't see any differences between the screens while they are on. Okay, this is like set up to go before off. That is like only do the settings. Screen on both is for me very good. And I will now show you the thing for what I use them, and that is for music, that you maybe see the difference between the speakers. This is the newer model. The older model. Let's hear the newer model again. This is the both are on full sound. I would say there is no any difference between the, let's say, loudness. Both are loud, the same level. And what I would say on the end, because this will be a short comparison, if you have the older model, you don't need to upgrade to the newer model. You will not get too much new stuff. Maybe only if you really like the new design, or if you are like me and even you don't have any of them and you're buying them, maybe you should consider the older one, because now you can find it much cheaper. And maybe for you, like for me, it looks a little bit better than the newer model. Anyway, these both watches are really great. You will not make any mistake if you take any of them. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in comments. And that's that. Bye. Thanks.